pairing to the bird room.
If I'm not wrong, this bird did really well last year. Even the club show that happened 2 years back.
The club,
Yeah, lovely.
not a bad nest at all in that. All grey
Five,
babies.
6.
Yeah, 5 chicks. 2 year old. He's had a couple of Western birds in show.
He's got a brilliant face.
Hopefully.
You're hiding the main ingredients in the back there. Few different type of seeds here. I can see mohair. All goes into the soft.
All goes into the soft food. Most of us lesser birds are bred from birds that have that egg quality.
I really hope all of you are doing good. Today I'm in Castleford at Ian's place. Ian from White Rose Partnership. So let's go in and let me show you his super stud. Hi Ian, how are you doing?
Hi Ash, good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Okay, before we start, just give us a brief introduction of yourself and your partnership.
I'm Ian Heptinstall of the White Rose Partnership. There are another 3 partners, my grandson Joe, who shares this bird room with me, Stephen Martin, who lives just outside of Barnsley, a very good friend, and Stephen McGrath, he is the same, he lives just outside of Rotherham. And we all got together as friends a few years ago, going around buying birds together, and then there's a natural progression. We formed this partnership. We've been in partnership now, this is the 4th year, and we've done quite well, and it works okay, works great for us, to be honest.
Our 3 partners in a White Rose Partnership, do they share the bloodline with each other, or do you guys work on your individual studs?
We've all got our own individual stuff, but also we share as well.
Okay.
If we need a bird to go with another bird and we think it's a good pairing,
Yeah.
we'll fetch the pairing to the bird room where it's required and breed it there.
Okay.
And so in effect, it's just one big bird room.
First, I'd like a brief introduction of your bird room. How many breeding cages do you have?
I've got 17 breeding cages, but I only normally use 15. I keep 2 cages for the young babies.
So we got 9 breeding cages here.
Yes, we've got in this cage now, we've got end down on 4 eggs. We've got full eggs in the nest. The cockbirds didn't nest with her just now. But he is the son from the grey-green that were winning the best in shows for us last year. Mm-hmm. Is a pied, normal pied.
Okay. Just before we go to the next pair, are these PVC cages? And the size of these cages, to me, they look slightly bigger than 2 feet. I think they're 2.5 feet.
Yeah, the 2.5 feet cages.
Okay.
They're from Germany, supplied to me by Sam Wiles.
Okay.
Steve Martin, he's going to change into the same cages this summer.
Okay.
After his breeding season.
So these are DTV plastic cages?
Yeah,
DTV. Yeah. Okay, got it. From Sam Wiles.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Is it possible, can we have a look at the pair? Or is he inside?
Yeah.
So it's a pied male with a cinnamon grey hand.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay. And what we got here?
In here, the 3 birds that I've just got out, hopefully they'll be ready to go. Trying to get them ready to go to Blackpool.
Okay, for the show.
For the show, yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
They've come out of the flight today. They're still a bit ragged.
If I'm not wrong, this bird did really well last year as well, I think. That's a big one.
Yeah, he's a grand champion.
He's a grand champion declared now.
Yeah.
Brilliant bird. And the one next to him, is it related to him?
No, he isn't. He's a split recessive.
Okay.
He was last year's young bird, and he won a best young birding show.
Brilliant. What we got here?
Here, this is an outcross from Roger and Kathy Long,
Okay.
and he's in with a grey-green cinnamon hen. And I'll just... She's a bit of a nasty hen, is this one, but when I can get her to breed, she's a good mother.
She's quite a big hen.
Yeah, she...
Okay, she's sitting on eggs, so that's why she's a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
I'll just go back. Okay, perfect.
There's nothing in here just now. In here, there's a light green spangled cock.
Lovely.
At the last club show, he won the best light green young bird spangle.
You mean the club show that happened 2 years back?
The club show that happened 2 years back. The yellow face sky blue spangle hen, that hen were brought over from Steve Martin.
Okay, brilliant.
To pair up, we paired her up to another cockbird, and with some good young off them, and as soon as she'll fit again, I've tried him with this, and the babies, they seem to be quite happy with these babies.
So they're all three from the same pair?
All three from the same pair, only one spangle.
Oh, so 2 spangles, along with double factor spangles, they can produce normals as well?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a yellow face, cinnamon sky blue.
He's
I
lovely.
quite like. And then a normal
I think
sky
he's
blue.
the biggest one, the normal sky.
Again, I quite like this one. It's
Yeah, lovely.
not a
very
bad
nice.
nest at all, isn't that?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Down here, we've got a selection of babies nearly old enough to go into the flight. There's an older cinnamon cockbird in with them. Now he's blind, but he's actually very good to keep him with babies.
So teaching
As he
them how
calms
to
them
eat
down, and if any want feeding, he'll feed them as well.
Brilliant.
So he's worth his weight in gold, is that cockbird.
Some very nice cinnamon normals and cinnamon spangle babies. I think all the cinnamons they're pretty good. That's a brilliant one there.
Yeah, that's nice, is that one.
Yeah, that's a brilliant one there. And
Then
what
we
we got here?
Come over here, it's a cinnamon light green, and he could be split recessive, that one.
It looks like he got a bit of patch on the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
And
could
then
be.
we've got a hen to him. She's a cinnamon grey.
She's carrying a dark factor.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she looks like she's violet grey.
And
Violet. There you go. That's a proof.
yeah,
You got a violet baby there.
yeah. And this is the 3rd round for her. And I'll be stopping them after this one. And they've bred some really nice babies.
I really like the hen. Hen is very nice. What do we have here? It's a cinnamon blue.
Cinnamon blue.
Very nice bird.
And another cinnamon blue.
So you don't mind pairing the same colours together?
No,
That's fine.
it's the bird I'm looking for, not the colour.
They look very similar to each other as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
and they've thrown some nice birds this year.
Brilliant.
This will be their last round.
If I'm not wrong, these cages, they look a bit smaller compared to these ones.
Yes, they are.
These are smaller ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are 2-foot
Oh,
cages.
still plenty big for the Budgies.
Yeah. These are grey cockbird from my friend in Holland, Enkbro.
Okay, very nice. It looks like he's split recessive
Yes,
as
he
well.
is.
He's got a big patch at the back of his head. Good size as well to him.
A cinnamon grey hen.
Very nice.
And all grey
Got 5
babies.
chicks.
Yeah, 5 chicks.
So 4 in the nest boxes.
Yeah. They
And
bred
one-
really well, these. When they molt out, they're tending to get a really nice, good length of head feather on them,
Yeah.
like the father and the depth of mast.
Really nice one. So we've got plenty of babies here as well.
Yeah, I quite like this baby pied.
So the dominant pied.
Yeah, dominant pied. He's due for going away. He's a grandson to the grey green.
To this big grey green.
Yeah,
So that's a grandfather.
yeah, that's the grandfather.
So grandfather from the mother side or father?
On the mother's side.
From the mother side. The mother is dominant pied.
Yeah,
He's actually really good clear flight. That's what they call them, isn't it? Clear
Yeah.
flight, dominant pied.
yeah.
Brilliant.
The cockbird, he was bred from a grey-green Daniel Lutoff cock
Yeah.
that my wife won in the raffle that Graham Payne runs
Okay.
to a sister of the cinnamon sky blue that were bred by Steve Martin
Yeah.
that we were showing it a couple of years ago.
So this means the raffle birds, they definitely do some magic.
Yeah, they do.
So this year is going to be a bit more. So the way it looks like, where the colors are, I think this dominant pied is going to be the hen then, because the father is cinnamon
Yeah,
and mother is a normal one. Tell me something, in your grey-green birds, like this one and the hen, the pied hen, it looks like they are carrying a lot more English blood than the European blood. Would you right?
yeah. They go back. There's a lot of Daniel Lutoff in them,
Yeah.
but also they go back to me original stuff that I got from Keith Morehouse, which was Wilson bloodline.
Okay. So that's why they got like a very good size to them.
Yeah.
The upper body size is very good. Brilliant. And the last one here?
The last one here is cinnamon grey hen,
Yeah.
and then a grey cockbird from Gary Simpson.
Okay.
I paired these up yesterday.
Brilliant. Come on. Have a look at the male bird as well.
He's
Not
old.
many good dominant pies around.
His older brother is in the flight, a grey. You'll
Brilliant.
see him, he looks really well. In this cage, we've got a cobalt, that's split recessive, and a double factor spangle. He's only got 4 babies just now.
Oh, they're pretty young.
Yeah.
One of them is, all of them, they're going to be spangled.
The double factors, she's off the brother to the light green that you saw earlier.
This one.
Yeah, he's her He's
I
early.
really like this male. It's a very special bird.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, and this one, the last one?
Yeah, there's two spangles in here. The blue cock and a double factor white.
He's a loot of ring bird.
No, he's not loose off rung. He's his own bred off his own spangles.
Okay.
But he originates from a loot off birds. Most of our spangles come back from Daniel.
Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay,
She's eggs due to hatch tomorrow.
brilliant. Before we go into the flight, tell us about your feeding routine or the special recipes you use to breed big birds.
In here, there's Ali Beresley mix.
Okay, so you're getting directly from Kuwait?
No, it comes from Belgium.
Belgium, but it's his mix.
It's his mix.
Which company is doing it? Is it Delhi Nature?
No, Slats.
Okay, so let's see what's inside there. Okay, brilliant. And
In here,
that's a
that's
tonic.
from Rob Hughes.
Okay, the tonic seed kind of mix.
Yeah, it's
Mohair.
Mohair millet.
Mohair millets. Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant.
And in here, this is Samwell's Ultimate Start.
Okay, so
the,
this
the
is
baby's like.
okay. The baby's like this one.
Yeah,
So you got sunflower hearts.
yeah.
You got oats or goats. Okay, brilliant.
And in here, this is Bayer's breeder and so much Ali Beresley mixed in with it.
So what do you give? Like, do you give different seed in the breeding?
Yeah,
cages?
Basically we give them in breeding cages. They get that.
Yeah.
In the flight, they get the Ali Beresley mix.
Okay. In the breeding
And
cages.
In the breeding cages, they get the Bayer's breeder with a little bit of Ali Beresley.
Okay, so you mix both of them.
Mix both of them, yeah.
And the Sam Wiles goes to
Sam
the babies?
Wiles, Gustet babies.
Yeah.
This is my soft food. I put so much Sam Wiles mix into it. I put my veggies in.
Okay. In vegetables, I can see peas.
Yeah, there's peas, carrot,
Okay.
and
Broccoli.
no, there's no broccoli in that one.
I can't
It's
see beetroot.
No, there's no beetroot in. There's only 3 veggies in that.
Celery.
No, it's like an onion bulb. I can't remember the name of it.
I know which one is it. Is fennel.
Fennel, that's
Fennel.
it. Fennel.
Fennel.
Yeah, I got
So
there
fennel,
eventually.
carrot, and peas.
Yeah,
Brilliant. I can smell aniseed oil as well. Is it coming from the Samwild mix, or you add it to?
no, I put these oils in as well. Put oregano boost.
Okay.
Put that in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. That's ginseng.
16 in one oil.
Okay. So what it has? Which oils it has? So coconut, oregano, garlic, peppermint, wheat germ, sunflower, grapeseed, hemp, salmon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, soya, aniseed, linseed, thyme. Yeah, brilliant.
And I use amino vit as well.
Okay, brilliant. So it all goes into the soft.
All goes into the soft food.
Brilliant. And what's the base mix of this, like the biscuit thing? What's that in there?
The biscuit in is
Okay, Quicko.
Quicko.
Pico Classic.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And I also use Quico Rust.
Rusk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you add the Quico Rusk as well.
Yeah, I was talking to Ali Beresley at the YBS show,
Yeah.
and I asked him if he used the Rust as well.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, he says, use it, but only use it as Quico advised.
Okay.
He says, and that really bulks the birds up.
Okay.
And the birds like it.
Okay.
And it does what he said it did.
So what do you think, like, all of those products, which is affecting the feathers, like making the feathers a bit more, shall I say, shinier, a bit more healthier, stronger?
I put in my soft food, I put a G10 pigeon pellet in.
G10.
G10
pellet.
pigeon pellet, and
Okay.
that is for feather.
Okay. Have you got any available here at the moment?
Just a moment, and I'll get you some out to look at. It just looks like a protein pellet.
Oops. Okay. It's all right. You're hiding the main ingredients in the back there. Okay.
That's all it looks like.
They look like fish pellets.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you crush them or do you put them like that and they chew it on the...
In my soft food,
Yeah?
I put it like that and the oil softens it.
Okay, got it.
When there's babies in,
Yeah?
I grind it up in a coffee grinder
Okay.
and give it like that in a finger drawer.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And they like it?
Yeah,
They like it on its own?
Yeah, they like
Without
it.
mixing anything in it?
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
but I like it in soft food and it helps the feathers come through.
Brilliant. Okay, yeah. Tell us about your flight and the size of the flight. When do you move the birds from baby cage into the flight? What age do you move them? And what are the advantages or disadvantages? Or if you think that the time will come that you will do some kind of changes in the flight, what will you do? So tell us about your flight.
My flight it's just 10 foot by 3 foot.
Oh.
The flight front that were made by Carl Adamson when he used to make them. I put the perches round like that. I like the one at the back so I can actually
See the birds.
see the birds face looking at me.
And what age do you move them from the babies? Like these babies, what time they will go, what age they will go?
I basically watch the babies. I don't leave them to a specific age.
Yeah.
If any are starting to get to be a bully, I move them into the flight with the older birds. And when I'm moving birds away from the parents,
Yeah.
I'll take birds out of there and put into the flight.
Okay.
I don't really like to leave them in there any longer than a month.
My experience, tell me if I'm not wrong, if you leave the babies for a long time in a small cage and they can see the other birds in flight or see their parents, do you think it causes them to drop their flights?
Yes, I believe it. Yes,
It
I
does,
believe
isn't
you're
it?
right there. Yeah,
It does, isn't it?
yeah, they get stressed with it.
They
Yeah.
So when they get stressed out, they stop shedding their flights and tails, and some
Yeah.
of them, they do go in a French mold after you separate them from the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to find as well, the sooner I can get them into the flight,
Yeah.
they're a stronger bird as well.
Stronger birds as well.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let me just give the viewers the overview of the flight, and then we'll look at the birds closely. So the front, beyond the front, there is a bit more space on that side, which you can't see, obviously, if you are looking at the flight from the front, and there as well. Okay, I cannot see, Ian, an open dish water, like water in an open dish. So you use these bottles.
Yeah.
So you don't like the water to be left open in a
No,
shallow dish?
no, I don't. I like it like that in drinkers.
What about the nipple drinkers? Have you tried them and have they worked for you?
I've never tried a nipple drinker.
Never tried
Never
them.
tried them.
Okay, here we can see the seed mix. We're going to see the rock salt. It's a Himalayan salt. And also, what's this? This iodine block.
They're iodine block from Phil and Vicky Hickling.
Okay, brilliant.
They're the only ones we use. Because the minerals and that are in them boxes, everything that your budgie needs.
To me, it looks like it's like, you know, the mineral, Murphy minerals.
Yeah, there's Murphy minerals in it.
In it as well. Okay, brilliant. And then we have a few different type of seeds here. I can see mohair and soft food dishes and these one. And you use these soft wood chip here, not the harder one.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And do you think it's enough space? This hanging thing, doesn't it stop from the birds from flying to?
I like that in because the birds play on it and it seems to occupy them.
Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look at your better birds.
He was bred. He's 5 months old. He's a grandson to the grey green, and his great uncle is the cinnamon sky that we were showing at the club show.
Brilliant
that
bird.
did well.
Yeah, I think one of the best dominant pied I've ever seen. Top quality bird. So that's
his grandfather.
And that's a mother, I think. The grey you showed me here.
Yeah, that's the mother.
Yeah, I'll take a picture from there. Top quality bird. Very good quality. And he's only 5 months old.
5 months old.
20-25 run.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay, and this brilliant, I don't know, is he a cinnamon violet sky or what is he? Is it darker than a regular sky?
Yeah, he is darker than a regular sky, yeah. It's cinnamon violet. He's the father to the young pied you've just seen.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
His father was a Daniel Lutoff, the raffle bird.
Okay.
And the mother, sister to the cinnamon sky that we were showing.
Brilliant. Super bird.
He's 2 years old. He's had a couple of best young birds in show. He's just in breeding cage now. It's off some really nice chicks.
Very nice. What about this big blue spangle?
This is Spangle, Blue Spangle. He's in the breeding cage just now.
Oh my.
It's his first round, his last year's.
You can see him from the top, he's not going to sit on the perch. So he's breeding, he got chicks at the moment.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, you can tell us about this blue.
He's a sky blue, split recessive.
Yeah, just carry on because he's not
He took best young bird at Sheffield last year. He's just hit molt now, same as a lot of his birds.
So getting ready for
Getting him ready for show.
He's actually going to the CC stickers because he knows that's another one he needs to get this year. It's a nice one. You can tell us about this spangle.
He's late bred last year. He wasn't old enough to show last year, so we're hoping to show him this year. He's
very good size on him.
Yeah.
Is he in a breeding cage at the moment?
No, we got him out to try and get him used to caging up to shows and get him ready for shows. As you can see, he's in molt now. We can give him plenty of baths. Try and get his feathers back right.
Brilliant. And tell us about this one. I think everybody in the UK knows about this bird. But
yeah, he's his grand champion grey green. He's looking a bit sorry for his cell now. Hopefully I can get him ready for show season.
Yeah.
He's coming through. He's mostly low tough blood. With going back to his Moorhouse line.
Super bird.
Yeah. This is one of her spangle hens, Cinnamon, which is a good. She was born last year. We bred with her this year. She breeds some nice babies.
Is she golden face?
I believe she could be, yeah.
Because I can see the shade from her face too. There you go. She has decided to jump down. Super hand.
This is last year's bred Cinnamon Grey. Again from a Cinnamon Grey line. He's dropped his tail, it's just growing back now. And as you can see, it's partially in moult. Hopefully he'll be out at moult soon.
Very good quality bird again. Are you planning to show him this year?
Yeah, hopefully he'll be shown this year.
Quality face on him.
This is a late bred last year's hen.
Very nice.
It's a shame she's ticked. But she'll definitely be used in breeding programme.
Is you related to your grey green?
No, this isn't related to grey green, isn't this?
Brilliant.
This is related to his cinnamon skyline.
Okay. Top quality ham. Okay, and tell us about this one.
Light green. He's a year old. We haven't bred anything from him yet. Hopefully we will do. He's still looking sorry for himself now. He's in the mould.
Yeah. Top quality bird.
Yeah.
Top quality. Not many good greens around, so he's a very special bird.
He was brought over from Steve Martin's aviary.
Brilliant. Are you planning to pair him with the green series again, or are you going to put him in your spangles?
I'll hopefully put him into the spangles.
Brilliant.
Cinnamon Sky hen, bred last year. She's looking a bit raggy just now, so she's just coming out at moult.
Is she related to the cinnamon blue?
Yes,
we saw?
she's related, yeah, to the cinnamon blue. Same father.
Brilliant. Yeah,
this is a last year's Cinnamon Sky.
Brilliant. Has he bred?
He hasn't. I haven't paired him up yet. It's you saw his brother earlier in one of the cages.
In the breeding cage.
In the breeding cage, yeah. He's bred. His brother's bred well. His brother was a bigger bird. That's why his brother paired up before him.
Brilliant bird.
It will
And
be paired as well.
Ian, tell us about, like, when it comes to the flights and feathers, to me this bird is perfect, like perfect flight, perfect tail. Why don't we see like this quality head with this type of flights and feathers? Normally if the birds have a bigger head like this one, they also have a long flights and long tails. I'm not saying long flight and long tail as a fault, but they do normally have a longer tails and longer flights compared to like this one. He got perfect tail and perfect flight. So yeah.
When I do my pairings, if any of the parents have a longer tail or a longer flight, I tend to try and knock it back with the partner. Use a lesser bird, and most of us lesser birds are bred from birds that have that head quality.
Yeah.
So we're still getting the head quality in them, but we're getting the wings and tail right as well.
Brilliant. Brilliant bird. Ian, tell us about this.
Last year's yellow face cock.
Yeah.
He's split recessive. I haven't bred anything off him yet, but he's due for pairing up as soon as I can.
He's got a brilliant face.
Hopefully
Hopefully
get
he'll breed.
that face onto a recessive.
Brilliant. Very nice bird.
This one's a normal grey pied.
Yeah.
He's bred off the good grey green, and his brother to the one that you saw earlier that were in the breeding cage. He's not quite got the head that his brother's got. I'm keeping him because I like his style, how he stands.
I think it's, for me, like the reason I took him out is because of his spots and his clean head. Normally you don't get these ones in the recessive pied. Either they're very dirty with spots or they don't have spots at all. And his pattern at the back is very nice as well. The way the standard says that it should be more than 50%. That's what I think. Well, I don't know if standard says or not, but I think that's how when they look more pretty. When there's more white or more yellow in green series birds. So, brilliant bird. Very beautiful. What about this one, Ian?
He's a 2023 bird. He's bred from the father were bred from the light green that I just told you about, from Daniel.
Okay.
The mother were bred from one from Steve Martin when Steve had the recessives, and that was the result from him. We've only had 2 chicks off him. One were quite good. The other were just an average bird.
Brilliant bird. All right, Ian, tell us about this green bird, cinnamon green.
It was bred from a light green split recessive from Daniel Lutoff to a cinnamon grey green.
And has he bred?
He's not bred. He's not bred yet. His 2 brothers that you saw earlier, they've both bred. I'm just waiting for him. He's never been in condition when the right end's been available.
Brilliant bird. How old is he?
He's 2 now.
Tell us about this quality spangled green before he flies out.
He's normal green. Daniel Lutoff blood. He won as a young bird at the last club show 2 years ago. He won the Young Bird CC. He's a very good father. So we've tended to, rather than show him again, we kept him in breeding cage. And we've had some really nice babies from him.
top quality bird. He is very keen to go back in a breeding cage. I'll just show him from the top. Super quality bird.